Good morning, very welcome. Thank you for coming. Mazel tov to the Chassan Yisrael Horowitz. So, mazel tov, mazel tov. A lot of nachas and simcha. You know where the expression comes, Yiddish and nachas comes from? Because Esav had a son called Reuel had a son called Nachas. So Esav had Nachas too. We wish already they should have a Yiddish and nachas, not the one that Esav had. So, lots of tons of nachas. Everybody help themselves to bread was anonymously sponsored. Interesting, Rashi writes that the Nesiim were punished by the removal of the letter Yud from their name. If you look at the pasuk, it's Nesiim is spelled without the letter Yud. So the question is, what's the significance of the letter Yud that they were punished by not having the letter Yud affixed to their name? So the Kli Yakar explains that God hates arrogance. And what happened was the Nesiim said, you know what? Everybody, you're going to give money to the Mishkan, whatever is left over, we're going to take care of it. So they made themselves to be holy rollers, that's, arrogant. And since Yud represents, according to the Kli Yakar, since Yud represents God's name, it's the only letter of God's name that's in the word Nesiim, so that letter Yud was taken out of his name. The Chedushi Harim says that the sin is that they separated themselves from the community. And what letter represents community? Yud. Represents a Yid, Yud. So in order to show that they were separating from the community by saying, you bring and you give and we'll fill in the rest, that's why the letter Yud was taken out. However, Rabbi Lev has a different interpretation, and he says that the Nesiim misunderstood the entire purpose of donating to the Mishkan. They thought that they're giving to God. They're donating to the Mishkan, they're giving to God. Hashem doesn't need any of our gifts, doesn't need our gold, our silver, doesn't need anything we have to give. Well, this whole thing was supposed to uplift the Jewish people. So when written with the letter Yud, Nesiim means to those that carry. You take out the letter Yud, you rearrange the letter, those who are carried. The Yud was removed to hint to them, to the Nesiim, that they thought they were carrying the Mishkan. By giving money, they thought they're the big knockers. However, what they didn't realize, that they're the ones that are being carried by the merit of the mitzvah itself to give. So no matter which way you look at it, they were deficient in giving to the Mishkan, and that's why, according to Rashi, they were punished by the letter Yud was taken out from their name. Have a wonderful Shabbos.